These are 5 easy tips to get rid of your food intolerances and food allergies with Crohn's disease. It also works for other gut conditions as well. I've seen people use these 5 tips, and in just a day or two, they're back to eating their favorite foods, and these people were allergic to water. I understand that these foods are triggering symptoms. They're triggering symptoms that are controlled in your mind. It's not the food itself that's causing the symptoms. It's your perception of the foods, whether it is on a conscious or a subconscious level. So tip number 1 is, before you're about to eat something that is known to give you symptoms, you need to reinforce that this food is safe. Write it down, say it out loud, sing it in a song, say it in your head while you're eating it. Say it when you get symptoms. For some people, it works really fast. Some people, it takes a couple of weeks in order to make that full transition. But we need to start hammering our brain with positive messaging, considering these foods that we have allergies with. The second tip is that we need to unfollow media that's inducing these food phobias. Maybe you have a doctor or a national practitioner that are demonizing these foods. Maybe you follow someone on Instagram or on YouTube that just tells you these foods are not good for you. These foods are not good for you. This is conditioning your mind to see these foods as dangerous and encouraging your body to reject them. And we need to replace it with that positive messaging. Third, you need to expose yourself to people eating these foods and having no symptoms. So go on YouTube and watch competitive eaters. Go watch mukbang. Go to a restaurant where people are eating normal food and see that they are relatively healthy and that they can eat these foods without issue. Your brain, your psyche needs to see it. 4, you need to understand where your symptoms are coming from, because you could be doing these things correctly, seeing all foods as safe, but you're also dealing with this indigestible anger in your life. This indigestible anger causes the body to create extra gut cells. And then when that anger gets resolved, the body gets rid of these extra gut cells. And that is when you get the gut inflammation, the gut pain, the diarrhea, the cramping, all those nasty fun symptoms. It's not the food. It's your body going through this natural process of getting rid of extra gut cells caused by stress that it no longer needs. So the 5th and final tip is to ask your subconscious mind, what stressful event is this food tied to? Well, I had a friend who would react to pizza. He didn't react to cheese. He didn't react to tomato sauce. He didn't react to bread, but he reacted to pizza. And he remembered back in college that he got into a really bad fight over pizza. And once he recognized that and saw that pizza was safe, there was nothing wrong with the pizza itself, it was just his perception, he was able to eat as much pizza as he wanted with 0 digestive issues. Another student of mine, his Crohn's was caused by a football injury that ruined his football career. So he was developing extra gut cells while he was trying to figure out what he was going to do with his life. 3 months, 6 months later, he found a new job, he found a new life path, and he celebrated by having a nice, juicy hamburger and a big old milkshake. And when he got home that night, he had horrible bloody diarrhea, and he blamed the burger and the milkshake that he had eaten a million times before, whereas in reality, it was him getting rid of these extra gut cells he no longer needed. I used to be really sensitive to coffee, especially lattes. I realized one of the bad breakups I went through in college, we got in a fight over lattes. I know it sounds silly, but once I recognized that, coffee no longer gave me diarrhea. Hi, I'm Mike the Heal Your Gut Guy. I healed myself 100% naturally of Crohn's and many other digestive issues, and I've helped many other people get better. And we do this by addressing the root cause of the problem, which is it's actually a psychological thing, because the brain controls the whole body, therefore it controls your gut and whatever gut issues you are going through. Everything that happens in the body has to go through the brain first. Click here to get my plan on how to heal your gut in just 30 days. I take you step by step, exactly what I did and my students did to get better.